Please keep in mind that this routine is based off of one particular winter night, and I definitely don't always have the most perfectly curated night routine, so don't criticize your own if it does not look like this every night. The internet is literally not real. Hello angels, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to my little winter night routine. On this particular night, me and Caleb decided to go to the Grove on a little Christmas themed date and to buy each other some Christmas gifts. This is what we did last year because, as it so happens, our birthdays, anniversary, and Christmas all happen within a month of each other, so Christmas is kind of those ones that we keep more casual. It's really become somewhat of a tradition for us to just look at all the Christmas lights together and grab some of our favorite dessert and buy each other gifts and people watch. We love people watching in like the most festive, non-creepy way possible. And just the joy in the air, you can definitely feel it this time of year, so I like to be out and about, and I just really enjoyed this night. It was so sweet, and Caleb was so nice enough to take me to my favorite part of the Grove, which is the bookstore, the 3-story Barnes & Noble, which I could get lost in forever and ever if I really wanted to. And I had a really hard time narrowing down which books I wanted. I'm pretty sure I was in there for borderline like hours. But I finally narrowed it down to what I was really wanting, and I'll give you guys a little mini book haul. I don't buy books very often or in large quantities because I try to finish all the books I have before I buy more. But this particular night I got to choose 3 books, and I started out with 6, and narrowing it down was really quite difficult. It took me way too long. But yeah, I'm so excited to read what I got and probably end up adding even more things to my TBR even after I leave the bookstore. It's really a never-ending cycle, isn't it? After overstaying my welcome at the Grove and getting far too overstimulated, I made my way back to the car to show you guys my books. So Caleb got me Carmilla, which is a classic, but this one has annotations, so I was excited about it. I got I Who Have Never Known Men, which I've wanted to read for a long time, and The Dangers of Smoking in Bed, which I've only ever heard beautiful things about. Once I'm home, in order to set a calming mood for bedtime, I wanted to do a simmer pot, which I usually only do these during the day and not at night, but this is a much smaller version, so I know it would be done by the time I'm ready for bed, and it just smells so amazing. I got this one particularly from Magic Market, one of my favorite witchcraft markets, and I'm just adding my own mint to it because I love the smell of mint in the winter. It just reminds me, like the briskness of it reminds me of winter. I wish I had peppermint, but mint was all I had on hand. And this just makes the house smell amazing and feel amazing before I go ahead and hop in the shower. I think it's a universal girl experience to feel your prettiest right before you have to wash all your makeup off. But getting in the shower, I like the water scalding hot, especially because it's so cold outside. And to get all of my makeup off, I'm using my favorite Dear Cloud face wash. This stuff is so good. It really clears my skin up and gets all my makeup off, and I really love it. And I just take my time in the shower because it feels nice. But once I'm out, the midnight hour has this amazing body mousse that's literally charged by moonlight. This one is the moon goddess one, and it smells like frankincense and lavender. It's amazing. And I like to put perfume on before bed as well because it just smells nice, makes me feel luxurious. And then put on my favorite pajamas that I got for Christmas time. Makes me look like a candy cane. I love it. And to really pamper my dry winter skin, I decided to do a face mask. This is my favorite one from Lush. It is the Rosy Cheeks mask, and it always leaves my skin feeling refreshed and soft. And yeah, I don't do this every night, but tonight I wanted to. And while my face mask dries, I head over to my altar just to refresh my energy. I picked up my aura spray, my Love Witch aura spray, and this stuff smells so good and just makes me feel super replenished. Before I do a little prayer of gratitude, I picked up my Persephone oil to anoint myself, and I love Persephone oil, or Persephone the deity in general, but specifically in the winter time, just because of her story. She always makes me think of acceptance and facing the darkness and embracing what is and what is to come, and she's just so strong to me. So I like to use her oil this time of year to anoint myself and just remember all my favorite moments of the day and be grateful. And I was in the mood for a good hot chocolate and poetry moment, so I made some ceremonial cacao and added my favorite mini marshmallows while I grabbed a poetry book that I am currently reading that was sent to me by the publishing house. It's fantastic so far. It's called Tender Philosophia, and I'm going to go ahead and read you one of my favorite poems I've read so far in this collection. Who are they to judge the things we have done? The cries of ghosts only we can hear. Let's light up the forest with our lovely hurt. Squirrels peek from their hide, and moss breathes life into the dead undergrowth. Don't they know how the sweetness of the fallen apple colors the soul, how the wolf repents, lying here on the cold, dark earth? Who knew she could love us so well? Ashes, ashes, oh, to be licked by the passionate blaze. It is true what they say, the burnt child loves the flame. Finally settling into bed, I always sleep with my hair in a braid to protect it. I don't know why particularly, it's just something I've always been told to do to keep your hair healthy, so that's what I do. And this cute little pajama set came with this sleeping mask, which I don't usually wear, but I thought for the video it'd be cute. And then I am reading the December issue of one of my favorite newspapers, La Petite Three, and Anakin decided to join me. Every time I open a book or anything and I'm reading, he tries to steal my attention, clearly. So I just gave up and decided to cuddle him and go to sleep. And yeah, thank you, angels, for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you the next time. Bye!